Hey, yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. SmartTCG here, and today we're going to be going over the most hyped up card to come out of the Lost Origin set, and that is going to be Giratina VSTAR. And today I'm going to be going over my Arceus VSTAR Giratina VSTAR list. This deck is incredible, and I've been having a lot of fun playing games with it. You pair the best card in the game in the Arceus VSTAR and one of the most powerful attackers in Giratina VSTAR, and you create an incredible combination. So basically how this deck works is we're going to be using our Trinity Nova on our Arceus VSTAR to power up our Giratina VSTAR. Giratina VSTAR has 280 HP with that Lost Impact. Put 2 energy cards, attach your Pokemon into the Lost Zone, and then Starve Cream. You can only use this if you have 10 or more cards in the Lost Zone. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now knocked out. Now, we're typically not going to have the opportunity to use that VSTAR power because we're going to be using our Star Birth for the majority of the time. So this is the list that we currently have. We're going to hop into some games and show off really how powerful this deck is. We have our Arceus for our Trinity Nova to power up our Giratina. We have our Bibarel line for consistency along with Crobat. We have Zigzagoon to hit perfect numbers on things with our Giratina. Then we have Pumpkaboo to bump stadiums when need be. Moving on to some of the trainer cards, we got the 2 Evolution Incenses, the 1 Ordinary Rod, 4 Quick Ball, 4 Ultra Ball as well, just for that consistency. 2 Switch to have that mobility as well. 2 Path, just because Marnie Path is still really good in this deck, and you want to be able to stop those pesky Mew VMAX decks. We got 3 Bosses Orders, 4 Marnie, and 2 Research, along with the 1 Raihan to recycle energies back onto our Pokemon. We got 1 Big Charm as well, just making our Pokemon just that much bigger is really good. We have 2 Choice Belt, so we can hit those one-shots on those big VSTAR and VMAX Pokemon consistently. We also have the 4 double turbo energy as well, so we can utilize our Trinity Nova. Something else about this attack, Lost Impact. You put 2 energy cards, attach your Pokemon into the Lost Zone. Now that doesn't say 2 separate energies, it's just 2 energy, which means that you can discard double turbo energies and not actually the energies that you want on your Giratina, which is very nice. We have 2 Capture Energy as well for that consistency early game to be able to get things set up. We got the 4 Grass Energy and the 4 Psychic to round out the list. So that is the list as of right now. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and it actually is really strong. All right, let's get into the video and show off how powerful this deck really is. Alrighty, so hopping into our first game here, looks like we got ourselves a Bidoof plus a Giratina start. So not necessarily the most powerful start, as we did not get our Arceus up, but it is looking relatively okay. As we got, we're going first. We got the energy attachment down at the very least, so it's not the end of the world. Here is, so we're going up against Centellion VMAX. So this should be pretty close. Because we will struggle to one-shot if they do get things like the Big Charm on it. But other than that, I think it's a relatively okay matchup. Okay, there's the Arceus. You love to see it. We can get ourselves the Giratina as well. Let's just Bibarel the bench one. And then let's attach. And then I'm going to use Industrious Incisors. Going to be able to draw up to 4. Looking for one of those switching cards. We did not find it, but that's okay. We can dig just a little bit deeper with something like the Crobat. We're going to use that, drawing 4 cards. They did not have necessarily the greatest start either, so I'm kind of inclined just to hold this hand, but I really want to get that Trinity charge up, and we're seeing a lot of cards here, so I would say I have an okay chance of hitting it, and it looks like I unfortunately was not able to, but that's okay. We'll pass it off to them. Alrighty. So there is the Radiant Blastoise coming out. There's the energy attachment and the snipe of the 20. The question is what is that last card? Now, that is always a question when it comes to it. Oh, and it's the Cynthia's, but it's only for 5 though. So it's not going to be the maximum Cynthia for 8. So there's a good chance that they actually don't even get anything going here and we'll be just fine. All right. Yep. And there's the Surf. Not even doing a whole lot there. So we're looking pretty good. Let's attach the Psychic Energy here. We can put the Big Charm. It doesn't really matter. I don't think we want to put the Big Charm down anywhere. So let's use the Marnie. All we need is that Arceus VSTAR, and we'll be able to get going. There it is. There is that Arceus. Also got a Capture Energy. I don't think we particularly need that. So let's toss these 2 away. let's grab ourselves that Arceus. And the question is do we have the other belt? We do. So that does mean we'll be able to take the knockout on this Inteleon really quickly. Let's use that Industrious Incisors first to see what we get. There's the other Bibarel. All the Bibarels getting used here. Going to be getting all ready to go. Let's find ourselves that switch and that choice belt. We'll go into the Arceus VSTAR here and we'll be able to take the knockout. Might as well Industrious as well once more. We could also quick ball this and then Ordinary Rod it back, but I think just Industrious in here is just a little bit safer for now. We drew another energy, but luckily it was a capture, so we're not going to get punished by drawing into that. Let's go 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. We'll go 1 grass, 1 psychic, and then we'll attach the other psychic here. All right. Going to take those 2 prize cards, 1 and 2 double turbo energy. Very nice. So now we're going to be able to use our Lost Impact over and over and over again, because Lost Impact reads put 2 energy attached to your Pokemon in the Lost Zone. Now that includes double turbo energy, which means that I won't have to discard, let's say 2 basic. I can just discard 1 double turbo, which is really, really good. So we also have to be a little bit careful about this Miltank. Ooh, yeah. The Miltank we do have to be worried about. So there is the Professor's Research coming out here. Gonna be able to draw 7 fresh new cards. We'll see exactly what else they're able to do. Yep, going into that Miltank. Smart on them. There is the Training Court as well, which also kind of helps me out. Here's the Inteleon too. So what we're gonna need to do is use Choice Belt plus a Zigzagoon to take the knockout at some point. So that's gonna be important. 20 damage getting sniped onto that Giratina as well. Okay. Yep. And then 2020 probably going on Bibarel and Giratina. Yeah, it definitely makes sense here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Boss's Orders, Trinity Nova, knock this out, and then we'll take that KO on that, and we'll go down to 2. So that seems pretty okay here. What I can do is just take that knockout. Yeah, so okay. I think we'll go Capture Energy here, Boss's Orders, because I'm setting up Shred as well at the same time. So that seems pretty fine. Let's go here. Let's use that Trinity Nova, taking that knockout, getting that grass energy that we were looking for onto the Giratina. So now we have 2 behemoths of Pokemon just sitting on the bench. This is why this deck is so powerful. There's the other Giratina VSTAR as well. So we are all locked and ready to go. Bringing up that Miltank is not going to do enough here, as we're going to be able to just go Retreat and Shred, going right through that Miracle Body. There's 20 more damage onto the Giratina. They are desperately trying to get that thing weak enough to where the Inteleon will be able to get the knockout, but they're still a ways away from actually getting there. They're only at 180. They need to get to at least 140 here. So they're trying to get there, but they're not there just yet. All right, for some reason my camera turned off there. That was a little bit weird. Okay, anyways, getting back into the game. Sorry about that. I was wondering. I was like, what is going on? Okay, so anyways, getting back into the game here. What I can do is I can simply retreat. I actually could just waste the switch here too. Yeah, let's just waste the switch. Let's go into here. We'll evolve into the... Actually, no, we don't want to evolve into Giratina. Never mind. We have to Shred here. Yeah, so we're going to Shred, going right through all of the effects as well. Very, very nice. We'll take a prize card too. All right. So going down to 1 prize card, just overwhelming them with the power of this deck here. And the question is what can they actually do? All right, there is the Radiant Blastoise. Okay. All right, yeah, what is their play here? Okay. Yep, and they couldn't do anything, so going to be able to take that victory nice and easy, just overwhelming them with our Giratinas and Arceuses. So that was the very first game. Let's get into the next one. Alrighty, so hopping into our next game here. Going to be going up against Rox GX. So looks like we got ourselves a relatively okay start here. Yes, they did mulligan 4 times, so we'll take them, and apparently they're pretty mediocre cards. Okay, so we're gonna go attach here. Let's use our quick ball. I think we'll discard what should we discard? Probably the Marnie here. Yeah, let's discard the Marnie. Let's grab ourselves a Giratina. Seems fine to get this powered up. Seems pretty good. All right, we'll bench the Giratina, put that down, and then we'll pass it off to them. So we luckily do have the Arceus VSTAR and or something like the Bibarel for the next turn if we do need it. So I think they're playing some type of metal deck. I think it'll be Giratina, or not Giratina, Dialga. That's what I know from what I saw from their mulligans. I never saw the Dialga. I just saw a lot of pieces for the Dialga deck. So I'm curious to see exactly if that's what they're playing. There's the Hisuian Heavy Ball coming up. Curious to see exactly what this is going to grab. It is going to be the Dialga. So we have Origin Form Dialga. There's a VIP pass. What a surprise. Perfect start for them. Definitely what you don't like to see. A little bit concerning for us because this matchup can get a little bit tough if they do pop off and hit that turn 2 Star Chronos. There's the Air Balloon coming up. This is kind of a deck that plays through half of their deck on turn 1. So I would not be surprised to see them at 25 to 30 cards at the end of this turn. So we'll see how far they can go. Obviously, that doesn't happen all the time, but just sometimes my experience with this matchup is they dig so deep, but sometimes they dig almost too deep that they run out of resources and they stumble. So there is the Big Charm is well going to be probably put on that Dialga. It's important to know that they do play Big Charm because now we do need to commit our choice belts onto the Giratinas. So I'm glad that they showed that early. It's pretty important here. This looks like it's going to be a slower start for the Dialga deck, which is good. There's a Metal Saucer. I am curious to see why they attached to the active and not on the bench. Maybe they have something planned. There's Trekking Shoes as well. Yeah, they probably should have held that energy, but we'll see. There's a Trekking Shoes. They picked it, so probably going to be something like a Crobat here to draw even more cards. Oh, nope. There's just your Intrepid Sword. All right, so as long as they don't smack us with a turn 2 Starbirth, we should be pretty okay. Or not a Starbirth, a Star Chronos, we should be pretty okay. We're going to hit him with the Star Birth here, I think. Yeah, so let's go and attach here. Let's Evolution Incense, grabbing ourselves a Arceus VSTAR. Let's grab that out here. We can now use our Marnie. We'll attach the Choice Belt as well, and then let's hit him with a Marnie here. We guaranteed have the attack. Just going to be looking for some more pieces like the Bibarel, maybe, or just a switch. Exactly what we got. Beautiful. Let's go here. Let's Evolution Incense, grab ourselves a Bibarel. We'll go here. And then we can Industrious Incisors for 1. See what we get. All right, there's a Quick Ball. Let's Starbirth, grabbing ourselves that Giratina VSTAR, and the switch here. We'll be able to get that out of the active, and we'll be able to set up this big bad machine here. So let's go switch into the Arceus. We can Quick Ball away. I think we'll throw away this Arceus here, grabbing ourselves something like a Crobat. It wouldn't hurt too bad, or another Bidoof here. It doesn't really matter. I think the second Bidoof seems pretty nice. So yeah, let's grab the second Bidoof here. Let's put that down, and then we'll use our Trinity Nova, taking the knockout there. I'm going to be going down to 5 prize cards. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. Seems fine. 1, 2, 3. We'll be taking those 1 prize card here. Yep, take that 1 prize card. It is a Zigzagoon, so could show up potentially at some point in the game, but I don't think it is that useful in this matchup. We already got the Giratina set up, so very big threat already on my side of the field. If I can hit them with a boss's orders this next turn, we could just completely take over the game here. So looking to be in a pretty advantageous position. As long as they don't Star Chronos here, we should be in a pretty good spot. So there's this Energy Search coming out as well, along with the Radiant Greninja concealed cards, discarding and drawing 2. All right. There is the second Mew. So, yep, going to be using that Mysterious Tail over and over and over again here to be searching for those cards that they need to be successful. So, yep, probably we'll just see the retreat. I really don't think Star Chronos is coming out this turn, which is huge, because if I'm just able to boss's orders, knock out the Dialga, I should just be able to take over the game. So we'll see. There's the Quick Ball coming up here. Okay. There's the Ultra Ball. It is a little bit unfortunate that I did prize my I prized my other switch, as it would make it a lot easier for me. But there's a Dialga VSTAR, yeah. So I definitely want to target that up. That's for sure. So, okay. All right, there is the Crobat as well. So yeah, definitely, yeah, they're definitely looking for it. I would too also be looking for it, definitely. So, all right. There's the Avery. It shouldn't matter too much. Okay. Alrighty. There's the trekking shoes. All right. Okay. So the question is what are they gonna get this turn? There's the collapse. All right, getting rid of that as well. Okay. All right, there's the energy attachments. Alrighty. So, okay, there comes the energy search as well. All right, there is the energy. All right. So I am curious to see exactly what they're going to be able to do. We might just see a Metal Blast, but I highly doubt that. Yeah, okay. So what I said was like, I highly doubt they do that. So there is the Intrepid Sword going to be drawing up to 5, or drawing up to 3 fresh new cards there. There is the other Double Turbo. That's really good for us. Let's use our Ultra Ball here. Discard these 2. Let's grab ourselves the Bibarel number 2. What's better than 1 Bibarel? 2 Bibarel. So we'll go here, attach the Big Charm, and now we're hunting down boss's orders to be able to knock out this Dialga here. And we do get it. So here comes the boss's orders, going to be able to bring that up. We'll retreat, go into the Giratina here, going to switch that out. And all of their hard work is going to go up in smoke here with that Lost Impact doing 280 plus the Choice Belt, 310 damage, taking that knockout, and we've completely taken over this game here. And there is the concession. So there we have it. That is Giratina VSTAR, one of the most powerful cards in the brand new set. Now, if you enjoy the content I provide, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think of Giratina VSTAR. Do you think it's for real, or you think it just is going to fade off into the sunset as a mediocre deck? With that being said, this is SmartTCG. Thank you so much for all the support as always, and I will speak with you again soon. Peace out.